had a couple of requests to maybe break down a couple of those country type licks I was doing when I was demonstrating the Telecaster. I gotta say, these are some of the best Telecaster pickups I've ever heard. And it does have those kind of buzzy, the frets just buzz just the right amount to make it sound old and stinky. Stinky meaning like lots of cigarette smoke, you know, in an old bar. I used to play in these bars where even the smokers complained, where it was just a blue fog. You're just like, what? And, you know, you just like can't even see. It was great. I didn't smoke, but man, I sure did smoke a lot of smoke playing in them country bars. So like, what's the best key to play in? Right, E. So if we were going to play in the key of E, this is how you get situated. You might play an A chord, B chord, C, D, E. Build off of that. That's a 7 and 3 nines. So there's your shape, your kind of home base. Now if we build a lick off of that, I'm going to build off of the nines here. So you got that nice flat 9. Remember, it's an A-shaped chord. A, B, C, D, E. Just getting oriented, get our bearings. Now, the 9th fret has got a root on it. On the 3rd string, 9th fret. That's an E. So I want to step up to that E, like this. It's kind of like, will the circle be unbroken? That's about as country as it gets. So that's a 9, 11, 9. B, C sharp, E. I would master that lick. 9, 11, 9, 11, 9. B, C sharp, E, C sharp, E. Pretty easy. Pretty simple. Let's go. I did B, C sharp, E, B. That sounds pretty old-time Merle Haggard type. Buck Owens. I bent the 3rd string at the 11th fret. That's an F sharp. I'm lifting it up a whole step to a G sharp. G sharp is part of the chord. G sharp. It's a very harmonious and pleasant interval. Then I just walk it back to that C sharp B. That's the F sharp E, C sharp B. It's pretty squarish. Then I'm going to go to kind of like a B. And there I'm not bending a whole step. That's where we got C sharp bending up to a D, which is kind of a blue note. It's kind of out of tune a little bit. You could go higher if you want to be more in tune with that B chord. That's a whole step or half step. Half step's a little more bluesy. That's like a 9 to the root. I'm on the 5th string. It's F sharp, bending up. If you go a half step, it's kind of more bluesy. But if you want it more tighty-whitey, it'd be do a whole step, get that nice G sharp, which sounds like 11, 9, 7. So up to you if you want to go a whole step or half. I think the half step's a little darker sounding, and then you can go boom, 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 which is just an old time country fill. 7 9 7 4 2 0. B, C sharp, B, G sharp, F sharp, E. Oops. I don't know. Kind of awkward to go duh, 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 to run your hand down the neck, but you know, I don't know any better. So that's just kind of a generic fill. If you did it in, you know, A, that'd be the same thing. And that's a key idea, is move it to another key. If you did it in B, da 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 dum. So those are like pentatonic. Major pentatonic. So I would work on the major pentatonic scales, as all guitar teachers recommend. Pretty simple, but you know, people take that pretty far. They can really wail on those simple scales. Me, I don't. I just keep it simple. That's kind of key to go and catch that harmony. So that's the 17. B, C sharp, E seems to be the ticket. So that's pretty tight on those double 19s. You got to hold that bend. That's why for this kind of bending, you might want to have 9 through 46 or 8 through 40, whatever, 8 through 42, whatever. 9 through 42? I don't know what 8 through for string gauge, but 10s are going to be substantially more stiff to bend. So those are some ideas that are maybe that's where I got some of those demo licks from when I was demonstrating the Telecaster and how twangy it is. In the key of E major. Again, work on your major pentatonic scale. See if you can run it up the neck like. Just your, really, it's the most simplest music on earth is that major pentatonic, and it is used in most cultures throughout history of mankind have used the pentatonic scale. So it is very, very common. It's kind of in our DNA to play that. It's a very good feeling, good sounding scale, the major pentatonic. So we can do more with that if you want. I realize I may leave, hopefully I don't leave too many questions on the table here, but if you have a question or you want me to redo something or explain it, I will try to get to that. I do appreciate the questions, and I appreciate you listening and noticing some of these little basic runs that we're doing. And I don't know if I can get these written out, but remind me and I will give it a shot. So thank you so much for checking in. If you want to subscribe, that would rock. And if you want to get a copy of my book, I do have a book about guitar chords. They're $20. I also have a book about just fun things to practice on guitar that sounds cool. They're both $20. Just email me at hooverguitar@yahoo.com. I'll get them out to you. We'll work it out. So keep practicing. Get those darn major pentatonic scales down. I've got students coming today, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully they're practicing a little bit. All right. See ya.